Okay, so now we're looking at some code. And the first file we have here is the PHP file, which connects us to the server and the local host. And we enter the username, password, and the database name, which in this case is residence. And then this connects us to the server and the database. So going into my first HTML file, we have some inline CSS, which will just make the background red or blue and the font white. So coming down to here, we thank them for coming to vote and then ask them to provide information in the fields. And we have a PHP form down here which has some input boxes, and it asks them, has little placeholders, and it tells them what to enter into the boxes. And once they're done, they press sign up, and once they do that, we take them over. We send the information to the welcome PHP file. So going into there, we include the first file, which connects us to the server, and then we change the format of the variables so they can be entered into the database, and then we write some quick little SQL to insert into the table of people. We have the names of the columns and then the values which we're going to enter, which the user just entered, and we're going to take that and put it into the table. And once that's done, we send them to the candidate page.html. So going into there, we have some more inline CSS, but this time we have CSS for formatting my pictures, and it takes the images and makes them the same size and on the same line. Going down here, we thank them for registering to vote and then ask them to select a candidate, and we just have the pictures right here. And then we have another PHP form, and each one is a little checkbox with the candidate's name next to it. And once they select one candidate, they will come down here and select the vote button, and that vote button will send them to the vote PHP file. So going into there, we again include the first PHP file to connect us to the server, and then we have some if-else statements. So if the first candidate is selected, then the name of the candidate right here will be sent into the second table of the database, and then we will send the user to that candidate's thank you page. But if they're not selected, then we go into the next else if statement, and if this person is selected, then their name will be entered into the database and then the user will be sent to that candidate's thank you page. But if none of the three candidates are selected, then we just echo a little statement that says you must select one candidate to vote for.